The kitchen Atelier, the cart, presents an entirely new model, which is literally the essence of very current textures. This includes natural, travertine, smoky oak, metal, and structured glass. And all together, it looks absolutely phenomenal. The island looks just like a block of stone that has just been quarried. The vertical surface resembles a truly rugged stone. The worktop has a matte polish. This is also a very current texture. I really like how the countertop of the bar is inset. Well, more precisely, it's not even a bar, it's more of a mini table, because the height is quite convenient for you to sit on a regular chair. The corner element is interestingly designed. It's a combination of open and hidden shelves. The sliding doors are very cool, meeting at a 45-degree angle. In this sense, with the cart, everything is always very architectural and meticulously thought out. The facades of the linear composition have a frame made from the same smoky oak, and I really like the elegant handle, which is also made from this material. The base depth is increased. This has made it possible to create what is called a pantry, which you can use for storing necessary items, spices. You can also place fresh herb seedlings there and use them immediately while cooking. The upper cabinets, as I mentioned, have a frame made of black metal and smoky, textured glass with a vertical relief. I really like how the internal lighting looks mysterious thanks to this glass. And by the way, it's a great solution for those who don't particularly like arranging their glasses neatly and tidily. Also, it's worth paying attention to the absolutely fantastic sink, which is placed on the island. It's the Atelier, an American company that specializes in sinks for active kitchens. It's very deep, with a bunch of accessories that will allow you to wash products before cooking and chop them. There are integrated bowls for rinsing pasta. Well, in general, it's really a multifunctional machine for the home cook, and the finishes can be several composite colors and also wooden inserts in this remarkable sink. Of course, this small inset table is only enough for having breakfast. If you are planning to invite friends and impress them with your culinary skills, why not with such a kitchen? Then, it's worth paying attention to this season's novelty, the dining table. It has a very complex, unusual shape, and also a brushed surface of natural Verde Alpi marble. The base is made of oxidized brass, exactly the same as that used on the facades of the kitchen composition we were introduced to last year. This is a very unusual metal treatment that gives such an uneven, somewhat cloudy texture, and it pairs excellently with Australian rosewood. That's exactly what this stone is called. The kitchen facades are decorated with stone, as are the back panel and the worktop, and from this same stone, a very fluid island is made. And as always with the cart, the kitchen seamlessly transitions into the living room. There, pocket doors are used, allowing you to hide your television setup. There is a so-called passage door, which can serve as an entrance to the pantry, where you will store your supplies. Alternatively, it can connect the space of this kitchen living room with a more private room. As for the area where this wonderful dining table is located, we also saw this setup last year. I really liked the facades, made of brushed cedar, a very unusual and rare material for finishing. But this setup has also undergone certain updates, and now the horizontal surfaces and drawers are made of travertine. It's worth noting the pull-out countertop, which increases the work surface area. I also really like that all the small household appliances can be hidden behind these same pocket doors. The cart pays attention not only to the external design of their kitchens, but also to the internal contents of the bases and pull-out drawers. There are convenient dividers, necessary containers for storing spices. There are holders for glasses, sockets for connecting those small household appliances, and even USB ports for charging some important devices. And, of course, it's worth noting how seamlessly the kitchen transitions into the living area. This elegant shelving unit can serve both as a storage element and as a zoning element for the living space. And since we're here, I'll once again draw attention to my favorite, the kitchen that has a round, attached element that rotates on its own. The internal insert made of porphyry also rotates, and it's a great idea for social interaction in your kitchen. The linear composition also has one very interesting feature. These are the so-called vertical shelves. This is again the increased depth of the base, which is 80 centimeters. It's a very interesting rhythm of vertical slats. This is integrated lighting, which also provides certain optical impressions. Well, overall, it can be said, as always with the cart, whatever combination of natural materials you choose, this factory predominantly works with natural materials, meaning wood, stone, and metal. You can always count on receiving a custom-tailored, seamless space, transitioning from the kitchen to the living room, and possibly beyond.